Yo, what's up, squad? Today we're diving headfirst into a dumpster fire of dietary disasters. We're talking about the top 10 worst foods you should probably avoid if you don't want to turn into a human garbage disposal. So, before we embark on this epic journey of disgust and discovery, make sure to smash that like button harder than a toddler in a bouncy house. Subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on the wild ride. All right, Kobe Squad, buckle up because we're kicking things off with a banger. Or should I say, a hot dogger. Processed meats, my friends. They're like the Frankenstein's monster of the food world. A bunch of random parts stitched together into something that barely resembles food. I'm talking about those rubbery wonders known as hot dogs. Those mysterious meat tubes called sausages. And let's not forget about the deli meat that's probably older than your grandparents.
Seriously, have you ever seen what goes into a hot dog? It's enough to make you want to become a vegetarian.
But hey, I get it. Hot dogs are a staple at barbecues and baseball games. But trust me, your arteries will thank you for choosing a salad instead.
So do yourself a favor and ditch the processed meats. Your body will thank you in the long run. And hey, if you're really craving that smoky, savory flavor, there are plenty of healthier alternatives out there. Grilled chicken, portobello mushrooms, even veggie burgers. Don't be afraid to get creative and explore your options.
Next up, we're tackling a breakfast staple that's more sugar than substance sugary cereals. You know the ones, those colorful boxes with cartoon characters that scream, "Eat me! I'm fun and delicious." These sugary cereals are basically like candy masquerading as a nutritious breakfast.
I'm talking about enough sugar to make a dentist cry and enough artificial colors to make you question reality.
And the worst part? These cereals are often marketed towards kids. No wonder so many kids are bouncing off the walls these days.
Look, I get it. Sometimes you just want a quick and easy breakfast option. But there are plenty of healthier alternatives out there that won't send your blood sugar levels on a roller coaster ride. Think oatmeal, yogurt with fruit, or even whole wheat toast with avocado.
All right, Kobe Squad, let's talk about everyone's favorite fizzy friend, soda. I'm not gonna lie, I used to be a soda fiend. I'm talking about multiple cans a day. But then I realized something. Soda is basically just liquid candy.
I mean, think about it. It's loaded with sugar, has zero nutritional value, and it's basically just empty calories in a can.
And don't even get me started on diet soda. It might not have the sugar, but it's packed with artificial sweeteners that are potentially even worse for you in the long run.
So what's the solution? Ditch the soda and opt for healthier alternatives like water, unsweetened tea, or even sparkling water with a splash of fruit juice. Your body and your teeth will thank you for it.
It's like drinking a sugar bomb that explodes in your stomach and leaves you feeling sluggish and bloated.
Okay, Kobe Squad, let's be real for a second. We all know fast food burgers are bad for us. But sometimes that greasy, salty, cheesy goodness is just too hard to resist.
I've been there. I've stared into the abyss of a fast food menu and felt the siren song of a double cheeseburger calling my name.
But trust me, those fast food burgers are like the greasy spoon of regret. They might taste good in the moment, but afterwards, you're left feeling like you just swallowed a brick of grease.
I remember one time I went on a fast food bender and ate like 3 burgers in one sitting. Let's just say it wasn't pretty.
So, learn from our mistakes, Kobe Squad, indulge in moderation, and remember that there's a reason why they call it fast food.
It's not exactly fuel for a long and healthy life.
Sometimes, you just gotta give in to the craving.
And you know what? Sometimes you just gotta give in to the craving.
All right, Kobe Squad, let's talk about those culinary masterpieces known as frozen dinners. You know the ones, those plastic trays of questionable-looking food that promise a delicious and convenient meal in minutes. Oh, and yeah.
But let's be real, frozen dinners are about as appealing as a cardboard cutout of a gourmet meal. They're often loaded with sodium, preservatives, and enough artificial ingredients to make a chemist cringe.
Look, I get it. Sometimes you're short on time and energy, and a frozen dinner seems like the easiest option. But trust me, there are plenty of healthier and tastier ways to fuel your body. Even a simple salad or a bowl of soup is better than a frozen dinner.
So, the next time you're tempted by the siren song of a frozen dinner, Do yourself a favor and walk away. Your taste buds and your health will thank you for it.
Yo, Kobe Squad. Let's talk about everyone's favorite salty snack, potato chips. Those crispy, crunchy, addictive little devils that disappear faster than a dollar bill at a magic show.
I'm not gonna lie, I have a love-hate relationship with potato chips.
But here's the thing about potato chips. They're basically just deep-fried slices of potato that are loaded with fat, sodium, and enough empty calories to make a nutritionist weep.
So, what's the solution? Well, I'm not going to tell you to give up potato chips entirely. That would be cruel and unusual punishment. But I'm going to encourage you to enjoy them in moderation. And hey, if you're looking for a healthier alternative, try baked chips or veggie chips. They're not quite the same, but they'll satisfy your crunchy cravings without sending your arteries into overdrive.
All right, Kobe Squad. Let's talk about a college student's best friend and worst enemy, instant noodles.
Oh, those cheap, convenient, and surprisingly addictive bricks of noodles have definitely saved me from starvation more times than I can count.
I'll admit, I have a soft spot for instant noodles. They're like the culinary equivalent of a warm hug on a cold day. Comforting, familiar, and always there for you when you need them most.
But let's be real. Instant noodles are about as good for you as a diet of sunshine and rainbows. They're loaded with sodium, preservatives, and enough MSG to make your taste buds sing and your head pound.
In fact, did you know that one serving of instant noodles can contain more than half of your recommended daily intake of sodium? That's right, one serving.
So what's the solution? Well, if you're gonna indulge in the occasional instant noodle feast, make sure to balance it out with plenty of fruits, vegetables, and other nutrient-rich foods.
And hey, if you're feeling really ambitious, you can even try making your own healthier version of instant noodles at home.
Yo, Kobe Squad. Let's talk about everyone's favorite guilty pleasure, candy bars. Those sweet, chocolatey, chewy, crunchy bars of pure indulgence that can turn even the most disciplined dieter into a sugar-craving monster.
I'm not gonna lie, I have a major sweet tooth and candy bars are my kryptonite.
But here's the thing about candy bars. They're basically just sugar bombs disguised as a tasty treat.
So, what's the solution? Well, I'm not gonna tell you to give up candy bars entirely. That would be like asking a bear to give up honey. But I am gonna encourage you to enjoy them in moderation. Think of candy bars as a special treat, not an everyday indulgence.
And hey, if you're looking for a healthier way to satisfy your sweet tooth, try fruit, dark chocolate, or even a homemade smoothie.
They're loaded with sugar, fat, and empty calories that provide a temporary burst of energy, followed by a sugar crash that'll leave you feeling more drained than a phone with a dead battery.
All right, Kobe Squad, let's talk about everyone's favorite movie night snack, microwave popcorn. You know, those magical bags of kernels that transform into fluffy, buttery clouds of deliciousness in a matter of minutes.
But what if I told you that behind that innocent facade of buttery goodness lurks a dark secret? That's right, microwave popcorn is like the butter-flavored chemical bomb of the snack world.
It's loaded with artificial flavors, trans fats, and a chemical called diacetyl, which has been linked to lung disease.
So, what's the solution? Well, if you're a die-hard popcorn fan, try air popping your own kernels at home and adding your own healthy toppings, like olive oil, nutritional yeast, or even a sprinkle of cinnamon. All right, Kobe Squad, we've arrived at the final boss of our culinary journey, energy drinks. Those neon-colored concoctions that promise to give you wings and probably make you crash and burn a few hours later.
I'm talking about enough caffeine to fuel a small rocket ship and enough sugar to make a dentist cringe. Energy drinks are like the caffeine chaos in a can.
They might give you a temporary boost of energy, but they come with a whole host of potential side effects, like anxiety, insomnia, heart palpitations, and even seizures.
So, what's the solution? Ditch the energy drinks and opt for healthier ways to boost your energy levels, like getting enough sleep, staying hydrated, and eating a balanced diet. Your body and your nervous system will thank you for it. Well, Kobe Squad, we made it. We've explored the darkest corners of the food world and lived to tell the tale. Hopefully, you've learned a thing or two about which foods to avoid, or at least enjoy in moderation. Until next time, Kobe Squad, stay healthy, stay hungry, and stay awesome. Peace out.